자, 볼티모어 상대로 17승 도전 갑니다. 최동원 과연 20승 가능할지. 6승 9패 5.39. 어이구. 아, 더블 플레이가 왜 나오냐 거기서.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
The center fielder, Austin.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here
7경기 차로 선두고요. 양키스가 3등이네 오히려.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right
그렇지.
direction.
첫 타자 삼진으로 돌려세웁니다.
Slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A ball and no
아,
strikes.
저걸 스트라이크 안
Time to take a
잡아줘.
look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I
좋고요.
judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
All even now, 2-2. One out, nobody on.
2&2에서
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Trey Mancini waits on deck, and it's fouled away.
아, 코트
Again,
잘하네.
he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to
끈질겼다.
watch. When he's
저렇게까지
sending
던지고
guys
안타
like
맞았으면
this.
되게 허무한데.
So here's Trey Mancini. No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. That misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of.
투수가 좀 많은데 이러면 안 되는데.
And when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And
그렇지.
he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Play ball. 3. That's ball 4.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Renato Nunez.
The designated hitter.
On the ground to third.
나이스.
Fielded
정면.
cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Settling in now, Anthony Santander. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball didn't
투수가 너무
miss
많이
by
들어가네.
much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Fastball,
그렇지.
strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
삼진
Wow, this stuff
4개째.
looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Rio Ruiz is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. The average coming in at 266, 17
야,
home runs, and
97
he's
까지.
driven in 45.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in
그렇지.
the dirt.
Bichette's got it, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is.
이것도 또
Bottom of
타선
the
침묵
third now,
시작됐네.
and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is
그렇지.
swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Coming to the
삼진
plate
5개째.
now, Ramon Urias. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Urias is holding on to a batting average
강속구가
way
아주
down in the
지립니다.
210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
To 1-2 now. Got
그렇지.
him swinging. Chased it well out of the
오.
zone, and there are 2 gone.
6개째.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And it's fouled away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing and a
오,
miss.
좋아요.
That retires the side, and that will do it. One.
아, 이것들 너무
Sliding into the
침묵이다
box,
타선.
Austin Hayes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike.
최동원 17승 좀 가자는데 이거.
Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone.
그렇지. 야, 몸쪽 투심 기가 막히다. 삼진
So he punches him
8개째.
out looking at the fastball. Austin Hayes becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
And he
그렇지.
punches
야.
out another one, make it 9
10개,
for the
10개.
ball game.
아, 9개네.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
뭐야.
That's 4
왜 이렇게 잘
strikeouts
던져?
in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff
팀 타선만 좀
clearly has
터져주면
him figured
좋은데.
out.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit.
최동원이 직접.
And the
좋아요.
throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the.
아, 이것들 타선이 거의 죽었네, 죽었어.
And digging in is the veteran DH, Renato Nunez. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
그렇지.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set
10개.
down on strikes thus far. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. First time up, he went down looking. Pitch is popped up. Guerrero calls for it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Rio Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out on his only trip to the plate so far. Reined in.
아웃.
Hey, listen, D-Roll,
아,
they're not
세이브야?
going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a
그렇지.
swinging bunt or...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
얘들아,
Bottom of the sixth
아,
inning
좀
now.
쳐라.
And set to go is the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Skied
먹혔죠?
into straightaway right. I got it. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. He's got
좋아요.
it. And quickly there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Austin Hayes. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And yet
나이스.
another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one.
삼진 11개째. 아,
Ready
이
for another
녀석들
shot
참.
now. J.P. Crawford. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. No balls and 1 strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Hit hard back up the middle. And
이런.
that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's
나이스.
not going to worry too much about it.
To
2루.
second for 1.
1루.
On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Digging in once again, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses ball 1.
스트라이크잖아, 심판.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
아, 슬라이더
His
기가
slider's been
막히다.
impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
A 2-1 count to Nunez. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so
Ah.
he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Anthony Santander stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball.
잘
It's
던지다가
1-0.
여기 와서 이러면 안 되는데.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
2 out with the possible
그렇지.
go-ahead run at first. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now
와,
in the ball game,
삼진을
and that'll
12개 잡았는데.
Bottom of inning number 8.
점수 낼 생각이 없나 봐.
Standing in is the veteran third baseman, Rio Ruiz. Bouncer to the left side. And
그렇지.
an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in, Adley Rutschman 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. In there, and
좋고요.
it's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
와.
They have taken the lead.
That's a big time bomb right there.
결국 8회 홈런 맞네. 와. 아, 진짜 토론토 너무 심하네.
We are under the lights this evening as
아니,
we get
경기
you set
내용은
for another
엄청
edition of
좋은데
baseball on the show. Coming up, we've got a
팀
good
타선
matchup
지원을
in
못
store
봤네요.
between the Toronto Blue
최동원
Jays
진짜
and the
아,
St.
요
Louis
앞경기 진짜 잘했는데.
Matthew Liberatore gets the start for St.
한 점 내고 시작한 거 좋고.
Striding into the box, Jake Shiner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
템파베이랑
The guys at
5
the Jays
경기까지
take the field here
좁혔네.
tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
야, 슬라이더
Yeah,
그것도
Matty,
제대로
this team's
들어갔는데
in
그걸
the
또
grind
홈런이
part of
되냐?
their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Tommy Edman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And it's fouled away. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Grounded to short.
그렇지, 유격수
Bichette
정면.
gathers it in, and there are 2 away now. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. 0-1 the count. Strike 2
와,
as
이걸
the
또 스트라이크
fastball is
잡아주네.
let go.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game.
그렇지.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Next to bat for Toronto, Troy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 11.
From the belt, the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10
나이스.
games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks
야,
like a
최동원
situation where
타점 올리나요?
somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran
야,
or the
홍가에 왜
manager
안 들어오냐?
decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was
아,
guaranteed a
비셰트
double, but
삼진은
I
안
think he
된다,
had thoughts
진짜.
of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Now in the box, Tyler O'Neill, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A swing and a
오,
shot hit
위험했다.
down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing and a
그렇지.
miss on the slider, and
기가
that's
막히다,
out number
슬라이더.
1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Fastball was it's a
Oh.
high fly ball headed for the
Oh.
left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but
그렇지.
it winds up a foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and
마지막
missed. 4
결정구는
strikeouts already, and
슬라이더로.
that's out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Connor Capel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
좋고요.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You know, he's had a very economical.
Swing and a
그렇지.
miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
아, 이렇게 잘 던지는데.
In now, Lane Thomas, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. No balls and a strike to count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Line to the right side.
오.
But a foul ball. Hit
야,
on the ground
저거를
to first.
쳤어?
Oh, what a stop.
일루
Takes it
수비
himself,
좋고요.
and he got him.
저거를 친 애도 대단하지만 잡아낸 애도 대단하다. 와.
So coming to the plate,
완전 빠진
Andrew
볼이었는데
Kisner.
저걸 또
As you check
저렇게.
out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. A ball
좋고요.
and 2 strikes.
1-2.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a swing
그렇지.
and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Next to hit will be
이번에는
the
꼭
pitcher,
17승
Matthew
가자.
Liberatore. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and 1 strike. Hit weakly back to the mound.
아이고.
Fielded cleanly. Off
그렇지.
balance throw gets him. Nice play there as decided. All set for the start of the inning. And
최동원.
next will be the pitcher, Choi.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into
첫
the later
타석에서
innings.
2루타 있었는데
First pitch
아니 근데
coming, here it
투수한테
is.
타격
Lofted in the
미션을
air
줘.
out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Play ball. That's ball 4. He's out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Shiner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch
그렇지.
right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jake Shiner is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. Tommy Edman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Hit to first. Reined in. And he'll
좋아요.
step on first himself for the out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate, even though it's early on.
아하.
Dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
메이저리그는 저런 건 좀
gives
잡아줘야
some
되는
new
거
life
아니야?
here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season. This is hit high and deep out to left. Into the
Wow.
second deck and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past
잘
this guy.
던지고
Power
있었는데
hitter,
와
and
진짜
every power
운이
hitter
안
in the league
받쳐주네.
knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater
저건
and adjust
진짜
to everything else.
제대로
and he did just
들어가는데
that.
Looking to put the ball
온일이
in
잘
play
쳤다.
here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1 ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always
홈런을
sitting
좀 잘
fastball
맞네.
middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
2-2 the count. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the.
오, 테오스카이라는 데제 좋아. 아, 최동원 여기서 하나 해줘. 내가 직접 타점 올려야 되나? 그렇지. 타점 올리는 투수 좋아요.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I gotta believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Bo Bichette. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate.
그렇지, 밀어내기 좋아.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
이번에도.
Now batting, left field.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
아,
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the.
그래도 3점 차가 어디냐?
Now batting, Connor Capel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game,
The right fielder.
and they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job
오,
not
위험했어.
swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
This is hit the other way out
오.
toward left field.
9위로 눌렀어요.
Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, Lane Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
좋고요.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
몸쪽으로 투심 하나 꽂자.
That's softly hit to
먹혔어.
right. Will that get down? Wisdom has a play.
나이스.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Andrew Kisner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Down the first
Aha.
baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back
수심
sliders
붙여라.
on the outside part of the plate. Now
그렇지.
would be a
야,
good time to
이거는
come in with that
최동원.
good hard stuff inside.
And the
좋아요.
catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the
아하.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals. Number 30,
Devin Travis is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The average coming in at 266. 17
아,
home
이거 완전
runs and
지났구나.
60 runs batted in. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
3점 차
And he
유지해야
will make
되는데.
it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Ready once again, Jake Shiner. He went down on strikes last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
꿈을.
A
좋고요.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him.
그렇지.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3
삼진
times he's
나왔겠지.
gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Tommy Edman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 3-2, full count. And the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground.
그렇지.
Bichette
주자 못
picks it
뛰고
up
1루로.
Throw gets him 2 down. Riding
아,
in,
골드슈밋
Paul
조심해야지.
Goldschmidt, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. Travis stands at second with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And another foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be
오,
late on
돌았잖아.
that fastball.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time?
야, 홈
Yes, says the
어드밴티지야?
first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And
그렇지.
he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over.
그대로 쓴다고?
Into the box, Choi. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Swing and a miss.
3타수
0-1.
2안타야 심지어.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faced.
아, 아니 이렇게 바꿀 거면 뭐하러 타석 뛰게 했어? 대타 쓰지. 좋아요. 17승 성공했어요, 최동원. 오.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the
보스턴은
Toronto Blue
이미
Jays and
가려고
the
멀어졌죠?
Boston.
끝났어요.
Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound.
좋아. 한 점 내준 거
Now
고맙다.
at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
The center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Benintendi hits a little over the 270 mark. On the season, Benintendi has a slugging percentage a little over 425, a respectable number.
아이고.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a
스트라이크까지
leadoff
잘
single.
잡았는데.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. 2-strike adjustment.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes into this one tied for the top spot in the league's home run standings at the moment.
And with a
사실
handful of games
이제
left, this is going to be a fun race to watch.
팀은
to
어느
see
정도
who
자리
comes out on top.
잡았고
He certainly wants to put his best foot forward. starting with this
최동원은
at-bat.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses.
선발승이
1-2.
더 중요해.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work. Idea behind it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
나이스.
Morris got it, and there is 1 away. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll
Oh.
here.
Yeah, Matty D.
한가운데였는데
I think one of the
위험했다.
toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. And that's exactly what this team has done. They clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get
Foul.
healthy, but not lose
그렇지.
focus. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely
나이스,
late on
먹혔죠?
that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hernandez comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he'll look to bring home that tie.
아, 근데 1회
Second
수수가
with a
너무
base hit
많다.
into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. To short.
그렇지. 오, 무실점.
후투합니다. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. No balls and 1 strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Vasquez is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game, of course. His skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
Throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that
역시
extends his hitting streak to
버디고
6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Brandon Dixon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And it's fouled away.
키키 헤르난데즈 여기 와 있었네.
Hernandez brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Leading off the inning, Andrew Benintendi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
한 점은 어떻게 내는 거야,
Fastball
얘네
there to start
도대체?
him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
그렇지.
And missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Into the box now, Jeter Downs. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Downs is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Fouled off. Grounder down the line at third.
와, 3루수 지렸다.
Beats him at first, and that's a tough play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding his zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-1. Liner towards second.
그렇지.
This will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
토론토 상대로 너무 빡세다 근데.
Fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great.
먹혔. 뭐야?
And a high drive to right
홈런이야?
center field. Gone into the home
참.
bullpen for a home run.
아, 참.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him.
4번 타자, 4번 타자 답네.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home.
예?
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit down the third baseline. Now the payoff pitch home. Is a
그렇지.
but a miss. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And now here's a ball hit pretty
중견수
well out
잡아라.
toward right center field. Hernandez will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alex Verdugo. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that
그렇지.
pitch.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is. Digging in, Brandon Dixon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's
좋고요.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. And
좋아요.
there's 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
승리 투수 돼야
Hey,
되는데.
that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a
먹혔죠? 와,
non-competitive
그래도 꽤 멀리
off-speed pitch.
날리네.
Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hernandez is there, 2 gone. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Pulled toward right center
오.
field.
방망이 끝에 걸렸는데 저게 저기까지 가?
McKinney will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move.
뭐 이렇게 순삭이야
Ready to go for the
애들이.
last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Jeter Downs.
The designated
And he
hitter.
lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Down.
Behind 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that
I see.
slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And that's out number 1.
불개주가 안 보인다 근데.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
야,
Feels like he's
44개
just
홈런.
on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Fouled away.
가자. 아하.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop
연수관 다
Xander
좋은데?
Bogaerts. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there.
잘 던지고
Ball
있다
was down
갑자기.
below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
That's back toward the mound. Turn, however, 1 there.
그렇지.
Throw is in time. How about that? They do.
오. 아.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Christian
먹혔죠?
Vasquez. High fly ball out to straightaway.
언제
center.
점수 낸 거야 얘는?
Hernandez is right there, 1 down. So striding in, Alex Verdugo, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he'll step
좋고요.
on first himself for the out. Brandon Dixon steps in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line scorer. And he fouls this one off. On the ground to the left
나이스.
side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game.
와, 저거를 점수를 못 냈어? 아휴. 아, 근데 또 동점 홈런 맞네. 아니. 어? 와, 이걸 결국 졌어.
We are under the lights as the show gets
자,
ready
드디어
for another edition of
시즌
Major
마지막
League
경기입니다.
Baseball. Tonight, an
20승은 할
intriguing
줄 알았는데
matchup
와,
between the
진짜
Tampa Bay
팀타선
Rays
도움을 못
and the
받아가지고
Toronto Blue Jays.
20승을 못하네.
Choi is on the mound for game 2.
18승으로만 18승도 될지 안 될지 모르겠어. 애들이 너무 타선이 침체기여서 계속 퀄리티 스타트 던지는데 와. 일단 뭐 알동에서 토론토는 가을 야구 확정 지었어요.
Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason
그렇지.
lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And that misses 1-1. So far this season, number 25 possesses a slugging percentage above the 450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. This is line to
와,
left.
잘 쳤는데
Gurriel
다시
is
정면.
going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch to him.
The right fielder.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at
안
2-2.
나오네.
Good job to lay off.
그렇지.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
아, 홈경기인데 얘들아. 아,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
18승
Hunter
한번
Renfroe.
따보자, 얘들아.
He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results
진짜
he
팀만
or his club have been
좋았어도
hoping for. And now this will get
20승
over the
넘길 수도
wall.
있었을
Now the line
텐데
out there
아,
for a
토론토여가지고
ground
팀이.
level. Yandy Diaz set the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, he started the
먹혔죠?
offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in.
그렇지.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. From the stretch.
That is 7. The shortstop. Really. Adames.
직구 그냥 몸쪽으로 붙여. 아니,
There's not too many umpires in the game that
저게
are going to ring
볼이라고?
that first strike
심판아.
right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
그렇지.
He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield.
좋다.
Biggio is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Here now is Mike Zunino, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Swing and a miss
그렇지.
as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he looks at ball one here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. That's lifted the other
잡아라.
way out to left.
좋아요.
Is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Wander Franco, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up. And this one is gone. A home run.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher
너무
is
아무렇지도
keeping the
않게
ball in the
홈런이
ballpark.
툭
He's not an
나오네.
easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Nope.
Ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
오, 좋아 그릭척. 네가 하나 해줬구나.
Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left.
아, 이렇게 홈런이 잘 나와.
Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Boy, this guy just
아니,
keeps
먹힌 거
going
같았는데
on. His
세상에.
40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
1 for 1 as he
속이
reached
빨라서
base with a
그런가.
double his first
걸리면
time up.
그냥 무조건
Behind
넘어가는 거
0-2
같아.
now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Yandy Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Biggio is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lau. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Fielded
그렇지.
cleanly. They'll whip this one to first. In.
와, 좋아 스미스.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next will be Willie Adames. Fastball taken, but that gets him
가자.
going for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time
Ball
up.
1, no strike.
And he takes ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay
좋고요.
so far. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution, but I like the idea behind it.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And he could only
그렇지.
battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The center fielder.
Hits this one hard the other way.
좋아요.
First in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Wander Franco. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now batting,
Number 25 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Austin Meadows. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
오히려 근데 한 점 1실점하거나 무실점할 때보다 실점 좀 할 때가 오히려 승리 투수가 더 잘 되네.
First pitch of the at-bat.
leading off to the
Hunter Renfroe is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
그렇지.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. First offering on its way.
먹혔죠?
Wisdom waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up,
Nice.
throw in time, and the side is retired.
어우, 또 이럴 땐 또 엄청 잘해주네 얘네들. 퍼펙트 피칭할 땐 또 점수 엄청 안 내주다가 역시 실점을 좀 해야 되나?
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
now batting.
Mike Zunino stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. 0-1 the count. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the.
와. 시즌 18승으로 시즌 마무리 짓습니다. 최동원. 자, 블루제이스가 디비전에서 1등하면서 가을 야구 진출 성공합니다. 와일드카드는 템파베이랑 양키스가 진출했네요. 가을 야구 클리브랜드랑 붙고 1차전 선발은 최동원이 확정이네요. 자, 최동원 시즌 18승 4패로 마감했고 계속 1선발 에이스로서 유지했습니다. 오버롤 95에 애드저스티드 99, 뭐 천하무적이에요. 다만 좀 팀 타선만 받쳐줬어도 좋았을 텐데 가을 야구 과연 이번에 우승할 수 있을지. 멤버가 보면 다 피어슨도 그래 16승 해줬네. 그 다음에 얘는 뭐야, 알렉모나 7승 3패, 보루키 14승 8패. 보루키 나머진 좀 투수가 다 무너졌어. 아, 류현진 가을 야구 함께 했으면 좋은데 너무 아쉽습니다. 자, 일단 MLB 더 쇼 20 로드 투 더 쇼 불세출의 투수 최동원 키우기 이 시즌 가을 야구 진출 성공했고요. 다음 시간부터 플레이오프 1차전부터 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.